and welcome to Wednesday Debate live with Hareedy Hussein here on Nile TV International. Well, tonight we'll be talking education, integrity, this in addition to quality education. Today, educational systems, as we all know, have become more closely connected to the economy than ever before. Education in every sense is one of the fundamental factors of development. No country can achieve sustainable economic development without substantial investment in the human capital. And this is what actually the president is doing, investing in the youth, investing in the Egyptian citizen. So education is enriching the people's understanding of themselves and also of the whole world, improving the quality of their lives, and leading to broad social benefits to the community, to the society at large. Definitely it is very important and featuring high in the components of the new republic, raising people's creativity and their level of awareness, and promoting the technological services affiliated and playing a crucial role in securing the economic as well as the social progress. I'm really delighted to talk about this very important topic with Professor Dr. Mohammed Naguib Abu Zaid, professor at AUC, and tonight together we'll be reading more about education challenges, and more concerning this important story, education and sustainability. Thank you so much, Professor, for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Well, before delving into the topic for tonight, we'll take more concerning the top stories of the day. The president earlier went on a tour of inspection at dawn at the headquarters of the military academy in the company of the commander-in-chief of the armed forces and the minister of defense and military production, General Mohammed Zaki, and the chief of staff of the armed forces, Lieutenant General Osama Askar. Presidential spokesperson, His Excellency Ambassador Bassam Radi, stated that the inspection visit reflects on the president's keenness to follow up on the training and preparation programs for the cadets in the military academy. The president attended different physical training activities of the students, showcasing their skills, including the horseback riding. The head of state joined them also in doing some morning exercises and had breakfast with them. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry met on Wednesday with his Hungarian counterpart Peter Szijjártó in Cairo as they discussed boosting ties between Egypt and Hungary. In a press conference with the Foreign Minister, Egypt's top diplomat Sameh Shoukry, in Cairo, the Hungarian Foreign Minister Szijjártó praised the measures taken by Egypt to prevent illegal immigration to Europe, saying that Europe has been exposed to security challenges coming from Africa, adding that Egypt has always been a reliable partner in addressing this crisis and preventing illegal immigration to Europe. The Hungarian foreign minister has stressed that Europe is facing crises and difficulties, especially with regards to the crisis in Ukraine, noting that Europe's interest requires support and closer relations with friends. On the economic relations between the two countries, Szijjártó said that the economic relations with Egypt are at their best level ever, as the trade exchange between the two countries has reached $400 million, and Hungarian exports to Egypt amounted to $300 million US. And for reading more into this important headline, we're really honored to have with us His Excellency Ambassador Hussein Hareedy, former assistant to the Foreign Minister. Mr. Ambassador, good evening to you. And as we have read earlier in the day, a very important headline, the visit of the Foreign Minister of Hungary came timely, a very significant visit, cementing further bilateral relations between both countries. Ambassador.
Yeah, definitely. In the last few years, Egyptian-Hungarian relations have witnessed great strides. And last year, Hungarian President Viktor Orban invited President Sisi to pay an official visit to Hungary on the one hand, and on the other hand, to participate in the Visegrad summit that was hosted by Hungary
Yes.
in Budapest. And this is the second time that President Sisi had participated in Visegrad summits. And this fact testifies to the great improvements that our relations with Hungary and the other member countries in the Visegrad group have seen lately.
Yes.
On the other hand, of course, in the talks today between the two foreign ministers of Egypt and Hungary, as you just mentioned, there were important topics that were discussed, among which, of course, stemming illegal immigration to Europe, and this is a question that matters most to Hungary. Hungary has a certain position within the European Union as far as this illegal immigration is concerned.
Yes.
And of course, the fact that the Ukrainian crisis has escalated in the last 3 days. That one was one of the main topics that was discussed in the Egyptian-Hungarian talks today.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Also,
yeah.
Of course, the economic cooperation, commercial exchanges between the two countries have seen also some improvements. But of course, as you have just mentioned, Madam, the volume of trade is $400 million.
Yes.
And our share, our exports to Hungary, only $100 million. So we have to work harder to export more to the Hungarian market.
Yes.
So anyhow, I believe that bilateral relations between Egypt and Hungary would keep improving. We have some interests in common, and I'm sure that in the few years to come, the volume of trade between Egypt and Hungary would increase manifold.
Definitely, there are future prospects of cooperation, and the sky is the limit in the bilateral cooperation between Egypt and Hungary. Your Excellency, Ambassador Hussein Hareedy, former assistant to the Foreign Minister, thank you so much for reading with us this important headline on Wednesday Debate Live. Well, back to our main topic for tonight, and how Egypt is placing education as one of the development priorities and also one of the main important components of the new republic. We'll watch this report and we'll be back.